Hey guys, so this morning was a Sunday morning flea market here in Syracuse, and I stopped right after work. I got some cool stuff. Stick around to the end. First off, I'll show you these power tools here. Now I got 12 tools, and I paid 15 total, so it's about $1.25 per tool. And I was gonna maybe grab one or two of them, but at that price, that how could you? You really can't go wrong. So I'll show you real quick. We got this is a proven oscillating sander. Another proven. It's got the nice handle there. Yeah. Oh. And Rockwell. Got a Craftsman 1/4-inch drill. Now these all work, mind you. Every tool here works. Rockwell saber saw. Toastmaster saber saw. Stanley Handyman router. Sears Craftsman palm sander. Black & Decker 1/4-inch drill. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but Dormeyer 1/4-inch. A newer Ryobi detail sander. These are actually pretty handy. I have a couple of them. They work well. And then the last piece is a Craftsman 1/2-inch drill. So $15 for that whole table of power tools is not bad. So I'm going to swing you over to the other section here. I'm going to try to bring this in a little bit closer. All right, I'll start over here. So this little lot that I'm going to show you was $8, and I just kind of grabbed random pieces. I have this Stanley saw already, but I picked it up. Another one. There's a this is a Japanese, made in Japan, Makita chuck, and it's got the impact end there, so I can just pop this right in the impact and have a chuck. So that's the reason I got that. USA made C-clamp for the collection. Semi-steel, it says. So 6-inch crescent adjustable wrench. I've been kind of collecting these adjustable wrenches. This one's neat. This is a Barcalo Buffalo. It's a 4-inch adjustable wrench. That's super small. These little pliers. Lodi. Set of pliers. These are Craftsman USA. And they're in great shape. These pliers, just because they're unique. I think I have this. I'm not sure. But these are German made. And these are Craftsman as well. And the handles have that weird kind of whitening to the plastic, but it scrapes right off, and I can see underneath it it's really nice, a really nice yellow. So I'm pretty sure I can get these handles back to like new shape. But this nice set of needle nose pliers. All right. And I got, I paid $15, so I kind of paid up for this. But I got this little machinist vise and an Eagle oil can. The vise is a reed. Let me get in position here. This is a reed, and it's DP35. It's got a nice steel handle. It's got a little bit of, you know, the drill marks and whatnot there, but I'm going to try to see what I can do to clean that up. It's a nice little vise. Definitely useful. And I wanted it. I like the reed vices. That's my first reed machinist vise, but... And then last, on the left side there in the yellow tub, I was looking through it, and the guy said $5, you can have the whole tub. So I got this whole tub for $5, right? And I threw it out already, but there was a little box, a little cardboard box, and it was for like one of those cheap socket sets, like, you know, throwaway ones. So I opened it up, and in the box was this, the snap-on 1/4-inch ratchet. So I was pretty happy to find that, you know. It's a nice 1/4-inch snap-on. So that was in there. And there's some, you know, there's some cool stuff in here. This is a nice handle. This looks like some kind of pipe vise. There's some files. Some C-clamps. These are just some WT Grant C-clamps. This C-clamp here is cool. See if I can get a good shot of it. See that? That's definitely an older one. So you'd wanted $3 at some point for it, but let's see what it says. Colt Batavia C-8-2. But I like the ribbing on it. I like the whole style of it. It's nice. So that was in there. And there's a bunch of stuff. There, a set of Weiss snips. Big Spartan 3/4 drive socket. Another C-clamp. This is a Billings piece, and it looks like an angle grinder wrench, which is cool. But it's, what else? Crappy wire strippers. There's some alligator wires and what random decent little level. 3/8 breaker bar. This is Pittsburgh Forge, Japanese made. Big old Trimo wrench. Must have 100 of these things. But yeah, just a bunch of crap. There's a bunch of stuff. I mean, there's some, definitely some decent stuff in the mix. A nice Vaco 11/32 nut driver. Hammer. Big dog. Sheffield case with some Ghidorah wrenches in here. USA made adjustable wrench. You know, just a whole bunch of crap. So $5. Figured can't really lose there. Oh, the $8 pile. There was also this little, I didn't see it, little tiny baby anvil. That was with the $8 pile. So I'm gonna take the camera. Well, I'm gonna take you over around the corner and show you what the progress on that Parker vise. Now I sold the Craftsman compound miter saw, and I sold the 2 hard long gun cases, and I've already made a profit. So everything was free. I got the Craftsman table saw, the big bench grinder, this vise, Craftsman lathe. But just ahead on the floor there is the parts. I'm going to show you. I'll pick them up and show you. So this is the actual base of it. Now what's interesting is that the main section of it actually rests right in this groove, and when you rotate the vise, it'll rotate inside of this whole thing. So you just have that extra. It's not just sitting on top. It's like right in there. So that's kind of unique. Now there was a pretty decent little dent in the metal there, so I just got some filler on it, and that's going to be cleaned up, obviously. You can see the number 23X, C. Parker and Company, and this thing has some unique jaws on it as well. I'll show you any other piece because it's not as heavy. I'll sit here and hold this thing up in the air. Anyways, see this all cleaned up real nice, and just I'm in the preliminary cleaning stages. I got a long way to go. I gotta get inside of this housing, get that all cleaned up. But the threads are in great shape. Everything cleaned up real well, as good as expected anyway. Yeah. And again, I got a little bit of filler on this. But if you can see on the side, the jaws actually come up and back about a good inch. And they're pinned in there. There's, I think the pins are coming up from underneath, but this would be a good one. Now, I don't understand. There's this hole here, and there's a threaded bolt that goes in there, but it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make contact with anything. It's just there. So, but we're chipping away at it a little bit at a time. I got a ton of stuff going on, ton of open projects. So, speaking of that big bench grinder, I actually have it. I started the cleanup on that. Here's one of the ends. So, started the cleanup process there. There's the main body back there. And this is what I use after I'm done with the rust removal and the old paint removal. I hit it with this rusty metal primer before paint, and this is at Walmart. It's about $4.50 for the can. It goes a long way. You can see we got the ends. That's a pretty big grinder. I wish I knew what brand it was. I wasn't able to find anything out about it, but it's a nice design anyways, and it's got this as the first plate on. Then you put your grinding stone or wear wheel, and then you have this metal piece that goes right over the stone, and then the nut goes against that. So you got like these kind of huge spacer slash washers there, so it's all good. There's the button. The switch, rather. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go to work. I got one more night, and then I'm off a couple nights. But I figured I'd share with you my flea market finds. Hope everyone has a good night, and we'll talk to you again soon. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it.